The electric bike is not just for leisure, but this is my substitute for a car for everyday trips, like going to work and the store or visit the dentist. My total annual mileage with electric bike is about 50,000 to 20,000 kilometers, which is about same as annual mileage of the average car user. I ride an electric bike throughout all the season. On my daily journeys, I have to drive to the capital city where traffic is really heavy and all sorts of things happen. So I always leave the house with camera either attached to my helmet or my body. Here are some videos with comments on what happened. I break down by separate categories. Let's have a look. Close calls. There's a woman with the pram. She walks straight and then makes a sharp U-turn back. Doesn't check to make sure it's safe to do so. I constantly have problems that cars don't notice me. This is just a small example of this. It practically blocks my bike path. I am invisible here, yet this road is not one way and he does not even think to keep right. A woman suddenly steps on the road in non-designated place. It was very close shave. I hate this kind of turns by driver, as if they can't see me or they do see me and don't care. And, and the rear wheel sprays me with mud. Here I'm down from the bike, waiting behind the traffic light. I'm tired of the working day and in my thoughts, when suddenly the light goes green, signaling me to cross. The car simply appears out of nowhere. My mistake too. Should have double checked. Walls. A first taste of black ice. I slow it down but still lost control. This is perhaps one of the most expensive walls. I broke the hand throttle button and both hand guards. There was also a small cobblestone edge under the snow. The hand guard took the majority of the hit. I still don't understand how it was possible to fall like that. Shortcuts may not always be the best choice and you may fall without even being on the bike. This time I fell on top of the bike and the front wheel got bent up, which was already very old and just sent to the garbage heap. Random, exciting events. A complete stranger here, keeping the gate open for me, warms my heart. The wind can pack a punch here, where the part of the house on my right ends. A sudden gust of wind suddenly pushes me on the road. The president of the country at the time, Kersti Kaljulaid, was riding bicycle accompanied by security guard. If you really got to go, then it doesn't matter where you are. Here's an athlete relieving himself out of in the open. A child falls from a scooter. Fortunately, he was fine. This one time I found an iPhone on the ground while biking to work. Luckily, it was with an ID card, so it was able to find owner contact info online. reunited here with the lost position the very next day. Animals. On my way to work in the morning, the rabbit crosses away from me. There's some deer happening crossing the road. Doing a chill ride on a Sunday, again deer run across the road. A squirrel. Here I'm waiting on a traffic light when suddenly golden retriever appears and looks at me comically. A fox cuts across me dangerously close in the dark. In general, I drive very carefully. In the summer or spring, walls are almost impossible. I wasn't a winter rider, but the COVID pandemic forced me to bike to work in order to avoid crowds on public transport. No matter how careful I am, the odds of failing are particularly high in the late fall through all the winter. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.